Hey everyone, it's Zach with Palantir Research. So there's a new interview out with Dan Ives from Yahoo Finance, and when I first heard this, I kind of didn't believe what he just said, but I'll play the clip here first.
Here's an interesting one. So the Messi of AI.
The Messi of AI.
I'm not a big soccer guy, but I feel like you're saying something positive. Let me ask you about it. Was a monster 2023 for Dr. Alex Karp and that crew at Palantir, but you say stick with it. It's still a buy in 2024?
The best pure play.
Why do you say that, Dan?
Because from the work that we do from a use case perspective, they're the first call. In other words, everyone focused on government, what they've done there, maybe some of the controversies. The reality is that they've leveraged that government expertise into enterprise. You look at AI.
So you see the commercial just keep on growing.
Right now, you don't see a major AI deployment where Microsoft, Palantir are not at least tip of the tongue in terms of some of these use cases. And that's our view. Our view is some will say Palantir is expensive, it's hype. This year they prove it. And I think that's the key as this all plays out for what I continue to view as stock that could ultimately double over the next 12 to 18 months.
So nothing new for like the first 90%, Messi of AI, Palantir's a pure play for AI, as well as the use cases. And remember, he talks about Microsoft too and their strengths into this AI wave coming. But at the end, I'm not sure if it was just off the cusp, but he literally said he thinks Palantir could double in the next 12 to 18 months. Now, double from these levels would mean today's market close at $16.25 would be around $32, which is around $70 billion market cap with today's float. Now, obviously, you can finagle the numbers to somehow justify your own risk tolerance to that valuation, especially maybe if rates come down fast enough and maybe Palantir beats the next few earnings much better than expected, or an unexpected huge contract. But that's all speculation at this point, and to be careful with that. Now, this video is not commenting necessarily on the realism of this because we've seen markets misprice equities on both sides from under to overvaluation. But it's important to note to think about when you see these kind of analyst interviews, especially newer to the markets, that one, this could have just been one of those kind of statements that Dan puts out there just to make the point on the direction and velocity that he sees the market making, especially around tech and AI in the near future. And he's always bringing up the 1995 moment of the dot-com bubble where these tech companies start to ramp up, and it's more of a statement to paint the picture of the story he's trying to tell rather than saying to literally say it's going to double. But two, also remember, this is technically not Wedbush's official analyst report with the real price target that is still standing around $25, and obviously over time this will adjust, especially as earnings come out. So I just wanted to make sure no one takes these statements too much into heart and to do your own due diligence, especially if you're thinking of entering Palantir before getting too excited from these kind of interviews. But just wanted to get that out here. It's the fresh off the press, and I'll see you in the next video.